Hi beloved you, it's Sophie from Angelic Energies on another walk with the dogs. I wanted to take a moment just to talk to you about imposter syndrome. If you are struggling with feeling less than worthy right now, less than capable, if your confidence is not where it should be, keep listening. Now, I do think it's actually healthy to have a certain amount of, how do we put it, doubt in your mind of things, because, you know, it's when you think you know it all and you don't ask questions, that's when you make mistakes, you come a cropper, and I can tell you that firsthand. So never be afraid to reach out to those around you and ask for help if you're not sure about something. It's always far better to get that reassurance than it is to make a mistake. But that being said, you know, when this fear of not being good enough overtakes your actual ability to do things, you know, that's when you kind of got to really caretake that little inner child of yours and learn to reparent it. Because everything, I find, does tend to come back to childhood. And it's very likely, if this is an issue for you, that when you were a child, you were not given the praise that you deserved, the encouragement that you deserved, and, you know, perhaps your parents just kept pushing you to try and be more, you know, do more, and all the rest of it, in the hope that, you know, you'd come out as a shining example of a human being. And so it's learning to recognize that the inner voice that we have within us sometimes does not work in our favour, and, you know, we really need to listen to it and really analyse if it is actually supporting us in our well-being or not, if it's starting to have the opposite effect. So if you're struggling right now with issues of that inner voice being too loud, telling you that you are not good enough, you're not able to do something, you know, stop and question that, and really lean into having faith that actually you are more than capable of putting anything that you set your mind to. And, you know, you have the strength and the determination and the resilience to do just whatever you choose. And as I said, you know, you don't have to know everything. You're not expected to know everything. The help will be there along the way. You just need to open your mouth and ask for it, okay? So don't let any feelings of imposter syndrome rob you of the opportunities that you have in life. You know, I have faith in you. You need to have faith in yourself, my dear. You really are capable of anything you set your mind to, as I said, and just recognise it, that when these feelings come up, it's because you care, it's because you want to do a good job, and that's fantastic. You know, just stay focused on that, and really that is all that matters. So keep sparkling, yeah, don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it, and don't let that inner voice get in the way of you leading an amazing life. All right, darlings, speak to you soon.